a new game called StarMade. It's still in development and it's in the beta testing stages. It's free to download. The world is infinite as it is in Minecraft. In fact, the game is being dubbed Minecraft in Space. Right now, the main objectives are build spaceships, fly them around, discover new worlds, mine for resources, get into battles with other players. Players can form factions, battle, adventure, build. I'm doing a test run of it to give feedback to the developer. Go to the website and check it out. Okay, so here's the StarMade launcher. I'm going to call this Minecraft on several occasions, and I apologize for doing so. But habits, you know. So the first thing is when you log in, look, I can't push the buttons at the bottom because it barely fits on the screen. Sometimes when I try to do that, it expands to full screen. The other problem is when I try to push the button, my taskbar pops up. So it's very hard to launch the game. I haven't seen any way on this that I can adjust the GUI scale so that it's more visible to me. It's very difficult for me to see. I don't know if I'm supposed to be paying attention to any of that, but I can't make out a word of it. It's very, very small. I doubt that I do. I think it's probably like the Minecraft launcher, that it's pretty much just talking to itself and to my computer. It does take a long time, though. The next thing is my cursor doesn't touch the buttons right. See the problem with the GUI scale? I can't read that stuff on the top left, and I'm having trouble with the tutorial. The other thing is I saved my game. However, when I logged back in, I didn't see that there was an option. Oh, that thing. That's your F1 help thing. It blots out the whole screen. I'm trying to detach my mouse from the game so that I can use my magnifier, which I cannot do easily. It's not on full screen, but look, it's on pretty much full screen. I can't adjust my window size, which is a problem with recording. Now I'm going to move it around and get my magnifier working so that I can actually read the text in the tutorial. My mouse doesn't line up with the buttons, as you will see as I'm working it. Now you can use different screen resolutions. I've only found one that works on mine. It's the second one. I don't remember the dimensions off the top of my head, but there aren't very many options. If I use any other screen resolution, I can't click the buttons at all. See how off my buttons are? So there is a tutorial, but when I saved the game, I didn't come back to that place in the tutorial, and I was pretty far through it. I had to quit because it was hurting my eyes to try to read it and to operate the functions. This is where you start out. Apparently, I think that's a shop so that I can buy stuff. Apparently, shops are scattered throughout the world, and you can buy and sell. So if you have a lot of resources from one place, and that shop has a lot of them, you can go to a shop that doesn't have very many of those resources and sell it to them. I don't know if it's beneficial or not. This is a way to ID what a block is. The keyboard controls are pretty much the same. WASD, E and Q. I don't remember which is which, but one of them is up, the other one is down. Let's see, and that's going to take some getting used to because E isn't inventory. I is inventory. Like, apparently a lot of games do this. See, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know. I know how to play Minecraft and a few online Flash games. So your mouse turns into the crosshairs of where you're moving, rather like Minecraft does. What's this? Oh, I'm trying to scroll through the tutorial thingy, and see, I can't read the text. It almost looks like Russian or Asian or something. See how it's kind of faded out even when it's magnified? So that's an issue. Being able to read that text is, and whatever that is over on the left, oh my gosh. I think that's like my F3 in Minecraft. It would tell me my coordinates and stuff like that. So I don't understand my inventory yet or much of anything else because it's so difficult to read the tutorial. You can commit suicide in this game if you would like to. See how far off my mouse is to light up those buttons? But you can commit suicide if you get yourself in a pickle, like if you crash on a planet or something. Oh, by the way, the intro doesn't show the planets very well. I can't work that at all with my mouse. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to or not. Don't have a clue. The planets are all different. I showed some planets that are very similar to Minecraft because I was just taking stuff off their website gallery and whatnot. Uh, but there are some planets that are very, very peculiar. Bebop Box is the one who introduced me to this game when he published a video about it. And he was on an ice world that was very strange. Mining seems to be easier. Like, I don't think you need a pickaxe and all that. But you do have chests with your tools and resources in them, and you can transport them on your ships. At this stage in the beta testing, people can hijack your ships. You can invade other people's colonies, planets, ships, and so on, steal their resources. Oh, I should point out that this is either single player or multiplayer. You can play on servers. I haven't really checked out servers because I just downloaded this game right before I started recording this. I had gone through part of the tutorial and thought, I better record this and get it up so people know something. Lots of options here if I could read them, and if I could use those mouse arrows to scroll up and down, but I can't figure out how. I had a hard time switching between the keyboard and general tabs. I'm having a hard time using the scroll down function because look where my mouse is in relationship to the scroll bar. So I haven't even played the game yet. I'm not a professional gamer. I don't know much about gaming. And so for a noob like me, this is not exactly what I would call user friendly at this point. I think that a lot of these games are developed by people who know a lot about games, and there's a unspoken assumption amongst gamers that they already know how things work, and I don't. I would also like on the tutorial in this windows like these, I would also like to be able to move those windows around, but I can't. So there it is. Welcome to StarMade. I'll let you know if I have any better luck with it. Eee.